Okay, let's look at our lab on horsepower. Years ago, horses did most of the work. A good horse could lift 550 pounds of coal 1 foot in 1 second. Around the time of the American Revolution, steam engines replaced horses in British coal mines. If a steam engine could replace 5 horses, the steam engine was rated 5 horsepower. A 5 horsepower engine can lift 5 times 550 or 2,750 pounds of coal up 1 foot in 1 second. Horsepower is still used to measure how fast engines and motors can do their work. There are 2 units of power, watts and horsepower. They measure the same thing, they're just different units. You can change from one unit of power to the other by remembering that 1 horsepower is equal to 746 watts. So what we're going to do today is we're going to calculate our horsepower. So we're going to use a meter stick, a stopwatch, a bathroom scale, and we're going to use the stairs on the end of the hallway. So what we're going to do first is we're going to measure the total height in meters of a flight of stairs. Do this by measuring the height of 1 step in centimeters, then multiply it to the number of steps, then convert this value from centimeters to meters. Now what I did was I set up the table. So let me show you a picture. We're going to go to the end stairwell. So you know when you go up the steps, there's the part where you turn. Like you go up the steps, then you turn, and then you go up the other part. This is called the landing. All we're going to do is we're going to walk from the bottom step to the landing. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to weigh yourself on the bathroom scale. So this is your own weight. So everybody in the class, no one's going to weigh exactly the same thing, so no one's going to have the same horsepower. Then you're going to convert the pounds of force into newtons, which you're going to do here, which we'll look at the conversion factor in a second. Then you're going to measure the height of 1 step. So if you look at this picture, you're going to measure the height of this 1 step in centimeters. And you're going to write that here where it says height of 1 step. Then it says the height of the stair. So if there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I don't know how many steps there are, however many steps there are to the landing, you're going to multiply it times however many steps, and you're going to get the height of the steps in centimeters. Then you're going to convert the height of the stairs to meters. Then, with the stopwatch, you're going to time how long it takes from you to go from here to the landing. All right? Now, the first part of the lab is a conversion. So it says convert your weight in pounds to your weight in newtons. So if you look up at number 2, this is step number 2, and it says find your weight on the bathroom scale. The scale reads force, pounds of force. To convert it to newtons, so let's say you weigh 130 pounds. Remember, if pounds is in the numerator, pound goes in the denominator, and I want to go from pounds to newtons, and it says 1 newton is 0.225. And then I get my weight in newtons because these cancel. So if you want to get your full 10 points here, you have to show all your work. That's what showing all your work means, right? You're going to show this, your conversion factor, and you're going to box your final answer. All right, then on the back, what you're going to do is you're going to count the work you did. Now look, I put the points next to it. I should write out here points. So first you're going to write your basic equation. So you're going to write that it says calculate your work. So you're going to write W is equal to SD. You're going to substitute in your work, which is your weight, in newtons times your displacement, and then you're going to do your final answer. Then it says calculate your power. So you're going to write power is work over time. Then it says calculate your horsepower. So whatever you get in watts, you're then going to convert that, watts is in the numerator, to horsepower. So 746 watts is 1 horsepower, and then you're going to write your answer in horsepower. Okay? And then you're going to answer these questions. So you should be able to actually get this all done in class today. It's somewhat simple.